So, as of those what a start. As of those statements, we are officially starting ourselves a sleepover at Scarlet's. So,
Let's go!
yeah, let's go.
I'm excited.
So, a few days before this, all of you received a mass text in the Discord group, basically inviting one and all at the end of November for a giant sleepover party with popcorn and various types of sugary carbonated drinks that cannot be named because copyright reasons and stuff. And probably far too much junk food and calories for some. There is a single designated fruit plate that is gone after people consume too much, and at the moment, you are all waiting for pizza to arrive. So, it's been pretty cool, pretty chill. You arrive. For those who brought plush, there is a plush hangout corner where everyone's put their plush in their own mini teddy bears picnic style tea party. Is anybody awesome. And inside the lounge room, which is living room for those who don't use the word lounge room, there is a giant couch, various cushions kind of all over the floor, snacks, just so many snacks, and people mingling about. So is there anything that you'd like to do? Just to I'd like to understand what all of your characters would be doing at this point in time. What are you all doing? What's going on? Deets. Who wants to go first?
Well,
oh, sorry, you go.
No, Snorb would like to be investigating down the cushions of the couch for shinies.
Alright, could you please roll me an investigation check with your stats, please?
Thank you. That is a 19.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Investigating into the depths of the couch, you find 1 pen, two 5-cent piece coins, and when you go and you open a bag of sweets and it's the ones with all the wrappers on them, and when you open them on a bag of couch, the plastic's never strong enough, and so now that it's open, it's kind of spilled out and somebody's clearly consumed a bunch, but there's about 3 or 4 chocolates that have been forgotten to time in the corners of the couch. They are now yours.
I would like to drag them out and go, friends, I found candies and money and this pen.
You click the pen, it's it's one of those multicolored pens that has pink, blue, purple, and at least one orange that's been overused so it doesn't run anymore.
I'm going to be obsessively clicking for a few minutes.
That's what you're doing. Guys, you see this tiny snek in a polka dot sleeping hat pop out of the couch with items. What are the rest of you doing / do you react?
Cyrus will sit on the couch and with cross-leg, kind of leaning over the couch, just watching Snorb, and then also snacking on a bunch of food.
Okay. There are a whole bunch of treats on the table. Which do you feel like you partake in?
Chips, I would say.
Alright, you nom yourself some chips. Let's see, who do we have?
Nom.
While you are nom-nomming, you see Choku hanging out by the snack bowl. I want to know, I'm hoping that she's an okay size. Alright, there she is. You see Choku hanging out by the snack bowl, currently consuming just consuming through an entire bag of jelly snakes. Completely just completely stuffing their face. And when you go to reach out, there's this moment where you go to reach for a jelly, for a gummy snake, jelly snake, and there's a combat view in Choku's eyes. And Choku like looks at you and with slow, like their expression slowly fades into like a happy smile. What are you doing? Those are mine.
Cyrus gives him, or her, wait, is it him or her?
Her, I
Him?
believe.
Her? Cyrus gives her the wandering look.
All right, can you roll a
Oh,
charisma roll with advantage? So roll twice, please, and take the high number.
So is that like...
So you would go, because you're using the Discord bot, you would be doing
RD20?
exclamation mark R2D20.
R2?
And you take the higher of those numbers, which is the 13, and then you'd add whatever your charisma bonus is.
Charisma bonus? 1. So
1.
14.
14?
Mhm.
Hang on, I gotta roll a competing roll.
And then I will say to her,
Mm-hmm.
this is for free, right? First come, first serve.
The calm expression on Choku's face returns, and well, they like think about it. Well, technically I didn't pay for any of this, so yeah, sure. And you have yourself a fine, delicious jelly snake all to yourself.
Tico pulls it up.
And okay,
And
that's
cuts
you.
up to himself.
Nice. All right. In that case, Rin, Kuro, what are you two doing? Whoever would like to go first can.
Okay, may I? I will search the place for drinks.
You go over
Grab
to
a
the, you go to the place with drinks.
Okay. I will take one of it, and I will go sit on the couch and start drinking from the lowest alcoholic to the hardest beverage there is.
As this is a PG-13 stream, it's mainly carbonated drinks. You find, you know what? Roll me a d20. The higher the number is, the more likely that there was an alcoholic substance involved. This is, however, technically like it is a mixed. I want to say everyone's roughly around the same age for the sake of, you know, simplicity.
Okay, I roll a 16 on a d20.
Okay, a 16. I would say that maybe there's one of those, like, there's not much in the way of necessarily alcohol, but there is, like, mocktails available, if that makes sense. Like, you pick up what you
like
think is a mojito.
Punches and things like that,
Yeah,
usually.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I grab a lot of them into my arms. I fill my hug with them and I go sit and start drinking.
Oh man, okay. So you do. Okay. What sort of size? How big would you say Kuro is as a character?
6.5
Feet?
is feet.
I was about to say
He's
meters
a
is a
tall
bit
guy.
huge, but okay.
Feet. No meters. Feet.
Okay. So with like your giant arms, you like reach down, and it's like as you're kind of going down at the table. Who would it be? Who would it be? I'd like to think that you see. No, not yet. Yeah, there you go. You'd see Grim and Mr. Squiggles. Mr. Squiggles is currently holding a small plush bottle of tea, while Grim is drinking a cup of cola.
Okay, nice.
Like,
I give
yes.
a little knob
Mm-hmm.
Like, hello.
Grim opens their mouth and like Grim is like this glowing entity, right? And when the drink goes in, it kind of goes into a void of just neon light, and you're temporarily like blasted with light, and Grim's like, "Sup?"
Nice.
There is a mutual nod of respect between the pair of you as you go.
I do that, and I go sit and drink.
You go onto the couch, plonk. Cyrus, Kuro has just parked themselves next to you, and the entire couch quakes a little.
Cyrus will say, "Chug, chug, chug, chug."
Oh, okay. Are you chugging? Are you chugging?
Snorb will join you.
Snorb is joining the chugging or the
Chuck.
Oh yes, chug, chug.
So, Kuro, are you chugging all of the drinks that you just obtained?
Oh god. Well, yes.
All right.
Of course.
I need you to roll a Constitution throw.
Oh, no.
God. Oh!
What did you roll?
Natural 20.
Hey! Very nice, nat 20.
First 20.
First 20 of the game. You are sufficiently, you have sufficiently, and with deft skill of a seasoned drinker, I guess.
Wow.
Your belly becomes very full, and you successfully consume your alcopop style mocktails.
Okay.
And last but not
I'm
least,
putting that down.
oh yes, sorry.
You were saying?
Oh, no. I was gonna say, Rin, what are you doing?
So I was going to go investigate the food, then got sidetracked by the plushie corner
Yes,
where
there
it
is.
happens to be in the room.
Uh-huh.
So Bob Fulu decided he wanted to go investigate that, so we're going over there to see what that's all about.
Alright, cool. You go over to the plush pile. It is a mountain of plushies. Like, I don't know if you know what Tsum Tsums are. Like, so that Tsum Tsum style plush, it's like a giant pile of those with our resident plush Amy Doggo kind of in the center. People have just piled them up. Somebody's brought like a fake tea set, and like somebody is fake drinking tea with someone else. And so there are two that are clearly like in the midst. Somebody's posed one of them using a very unique and interesting use of breadsticks to kind of put them in like a fighting pose.
Very nice.
But as you do, roll me a wisdom check.
Okay. It'd be the same d20, right?
Yep. So just what are d20? Sorry. Huh? Why did that not work? Roll. Oh, you know what? It's R1d20. My bad. It wants you to specify because it's mean.
Alright, so 10, then a +1 for the modifier, so 11. Sorry.
Alright, cool. So with your modifier involved, you notice a small slip of paper hiding under one of the plushies.
Okay.
You go lift it up, and you see like a bunch of scribbles. They're kind of like, how do I describe it? It's like someone decided to take a marker, and it's just this weird array of like names that aren't names, and it looks like a 2-year-old just wrote it. It's very messy handwriting. It's very confusing. Like at one point, like roll me an intelligence check. Oh no! Oh no!
What?
That's a 3.
See, that'd be a 4.
Yay! Yeah, you don't understand this at all. It looks like somebody's like, at one point you like turn it to the left and it's like, oh, that's a butt. Oh no, it's like the genetic makeup of some, no, wait, no.
Oh,
I do not speak common.
So that's what you see. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. And at this point, I think you see a familiar face of a very sweet looking lady with soft blonde pigtails and a galaxy style set of pajamas, walking over to place this skeleton plush. You recognize this character to be... Hang on. I have to remember everyone's names because everyone gave names and now I like don't remember any of them because I'm still running off a few hours sleep. Lisa. Hello.
what are you doing?
I was doing something. I came here to oh right, and she takes the skeleton plush in her hands and puts them down by the Amy plush. Oh, I'm just dropping off my small little friend. Well, this is I'm mini David. I'm putting him down by the to like hang out with everyone else while I go take. Wait, no, what was I doing? And like it's very clear from the get-go that she's very sleepy, like
Yeah.
super sleepy, super exhausted.
Oh.
Yes?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh. Oh,
Mm?
I really wanted to go check out stuff, so let him down over there so that he can visit with the other plushie
Alright,
beings.
cool. You set Bob Thulu down. Lisa goes wandering off towards the snack table, sees a whole bunch of lollies, and goes to do just a whole bunch of om-nomming, and devours. You see, like, just a, you know, I don't know if you do it the same, but you stick your hand into a pile of M&Ms and just go, like that. That's, like, you witness that. Alright, and you go meet up with everyone else. It's about this point in time where, Scarlet, not current DM Scarlet, but Scarlet within the game, comes in, going, okay, so, wait, no, yes, no, yes, wait, okay, so, everyone's having a good time, everyone's having fun. Kuro, where did all of the mocktails go?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll a
Cyrus burst out
deception check.
laughing.
You have bottles directly in front of you. Roll high.
Oh. This?
Cyrus laughs.
Come on.
Mm,
10.
Ooh.
All right. 10.
And
You'd like. Let's see how intelligent I am supposed to be in this game. Oh, actually, that was really close. With an 11, Scarlet within the game stares you down. I see the bottles. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. Don't forget to put those in the recycling, okay?
okay.
All right. Well, anyway.
Gathering the cycle, put them.
I'd like to imagine that you need to use like 2 hands and like you turn to like Cyrus and Snorb for help.
Yeah. No.
So, on seeing the cry for help, Snorb is going to crawl up on one of the bottles and just go into it like a mutual interest. Is going to go. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Magic. Roll me a charisma roll.
16.
16. Okay, with a 16, Cyrus, Rin, Kuro, you hear like the sounds of fairly well played on an empty bottle of mocktail. How do you react?
I start tapping my toe.
A single toe is tapped.
A single toe.
A single
In
toe.
secret.
In secret.
That's the most applause Snorb has ever had.
Humming along to it.
Hmm. Yes, Rin?
Start humming along to it.
You start humming along to it, alright. And Cyrus is doing...
I will beatbox to it.
Roll me an accompanying performance roll, please.
Sorry, what's performance?
Sorry, I'm used to having the full abilities list. Roll me a charisma roll.
Oh, I see.
And we are gonna lightly change the music so it's more like this one. Bye, hear ye bot. Kick. Kick. Wait. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
R1D20 plus 1. That's 17.
17?
Yep.
Alright. Hopefully I don't get in trouble with Nintendo for using this music. Anyway. You...
Oh, hold on, wait. I rolled 17. Plus 1 is 18.
18! Sweet, 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 sweet. With a surprising amount of skill, you successfully managed to beatbox along with the rhythms of Snorb curled up on a bottle. Scarlet is momentarily distracted from her frustration at the number of bottles around, and Kuro successfully manages to put all these things away without, like, the kind of glare.
Without incurring Scarlet's wrath.
Without ensuring Scarlet's being a host and stressed wrath. Anyway, so... Oh no, I accidentally kicked the wrong button! Oops! I was silly. Oh well. Anyway, so all of you are having a lovely time. It's about this point in time when ding dong, there is a bell. There is a bell sounding, and there is someone at the door. Is anyone going to go get it?
Pizza!
Do you
Cyrus jumps up and runs to the door.
You jump up with speed and skill. I need you to roll a dexterity check to get avoid stepping on any of the like popcorn kernels on the floor with your bare feet.
Snorb is going to do a similar thing in the way that dogs go, guest, guest, we have guest, we have guest,
Yes. 18?
Yep.
Alright. With skill and speed, you successfully avoid every popcorn kernel. At one point, as you pass one, you're like, hey, that kind of looks like oxygen. And then you like keep going forward. And you get to the door, and at the door you see ding, special delivery from K&D Scamper Pizza.
Yep, that's us. Give me.
That's
Pizza.
Wait.
that's 3. It's a single pizza box here, but there is it's actually a giant stack of pizza. It's huge, it's massive, like you've never seen this much pizza before. But given that there are at least 10 guests with varying appetites, you kind of like guess. So as you kind of like the pizza box is handed down to you, the pizza man is like, all right, and then stares at you expectantly. What do you do?
I'm just gonna say, I'm half naked.
You are half naked. Holding
All right,
10 boxes of like pizza with against your bare body.
Cyrus holds the pizza in one hand, and
If you're
with the
gonna
other
do
hand,
that, you need to roll me a strength check because it's 10 boxes of pizza.
Okay.
Oh god.
Strength. What's with my 18s?
Did you roll another 18?
I keep getting 18s.
Damn. What's your strength modifier again?
I don't have modifier on strength.
Okay, so you successfully endure all 10 boxes of pizza in a single hand. At this point, I think you see Scarlet coming up behind you being like, no, 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 no!
Cyrus raised it up effortlessly.
And like an approving nod. An approving nod.
And
Excuse me. You still need to pay for these.
Cyrus pats his pocket in his pen, realizes he doesn't have anything, and turns to Scarlet.
Scarlet, it's like the money's just on the table to your left, and like struggling with the boxes of pizza behind her pops up Fee, who, with a very like soft smile and a gentle kind of calm aura, comes and takes half of the pizza boxes, grabs the money in the other hand, being an absolute baller, and gives it to the pizza guy, who looks utterly enchanted by Thea's appearance. Rolls a 2 on their wisdom save and is considered charmed. As
Cyrus wriggles his eyebrow at him.
to which the pizza dude flushes a bundle, and receives the money fee with a very gentle smile. It's like, I hope everything's all right. Is this all you need? I can if you need to double check. How much was it? And the pizza guy goes, no, it's fine, ma'am. This is sufficient, and like bolts.
Before you leave.
Just gone.
Oh.
Like too nervous. The jitters.
I look down at the 10 cents I have in my hand, going, "I'm gonna give him a tip."
He looks down at you and with a very soft smile goes, well, if they complain, you could always chuck it onto the street and maybe somebody can find it as lucky money.
Lucky money? That's a thing?
Oh, it's like, you know, when you find money on the street and you think, oh, lucky, that sort of thing.
That's what I'm gonna do. Snob's gonna grab the coin. I'm gonna grab the coin, and he's going to spit on the spot and like just throw the money.
All right, I need Snorb to roll me a strength check.
Oh, joy. Snorb has no strength. Snorb has... Oh, no. That's 4. Does it go far?
Alright, so Snorb takes these 5-cent pieces, and for those who have never seen it's an Australian 5-cent piece, they are like, I want to say they're like maybe a centimeter wide, they're very thin, and when you throw them with your tiny robot snake strength, they go half a meter.
I'm also going to throw 1 chocolate because lucky chocolate.
You throw the chocolate out onto the floor outside in the darkness into the front porch area.
Where did the penny go?
It is outside on the floor.
Okay, cool.
Exactly 50 centimeters away from the door.
Snorb is going to look very proud of himself and head back inside.
Alright, very nice.
Very nice.
You guys come to the smell of pizza. There are vegan and vegetarian options available for those who need it. It is a absolute smorgasbord of food. Just, you feel yourselves tucking in. It's exactly sleepover food. It is crunchy, it is delicious. You see Scarlet looking a little bit stressed when there's clearly like a divide between all of the boxes, as literally as I grab the items for I bring out all of the NPCs that are not the pizza guy. Nope. Like literally everyone shows up for pizza and is just like absolutely like like yeah, basically it's like somebody brought out the like a gelatinous cube. They're gone in like less than a few minutes. It's like 0 pizza.
Nom, nom, nom.
And if anybody wants to help break down boxes and then put them into the recycling, that would be super awesome. Does anybody want to help destroy boxes?
I got this.
Everyone who would like...
Wait,
With a
I
sword?
pile. Look, I pile all the pizza boxes, and you see,
Mhm.
he puts his hands inside his kimono,
Yeah.
and you see some flashes, and then a click sound, and you see all the pile of boxes turn into confetti.
Wait, hang on. Was there a sword on your person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll a deception check. / a strength
They
check.
just turned into a confetti. I didn't do it. Nothing.
He said, now there's greasy confetti all over the carpet.
Confetti.
Sorry, Ren. Yes?
It's a box confetti.
It's a lot of confetti, yeah.
A party needs confetti, right?
It's greasy confetti. Think of the carpet.
It's okay. Snorb will go lick up greasy your confetti.
It's just like Snorg finds a single like one with like strands of cheese remaining. It's just like la la la.
Pretty much. Nom, 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 nom. And then goes the next one. Nom, 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 nom.
Alright. Anyway, so it's about this point where all of you have like, you've eaten your pizza, everyone's ready for the main event. You're all here to hang out, eat too much junk food, and watch really, really, really bad B-grade horror films. Like,
Yay!
yay! Everyone's cozies up and snuggles down on the couch and various cushions on the floor. For the sake of this being my dream fantasy house, there is a giant projected screen for viewing pleasure. And you see yourselves like on you see like the computer is connected up to load up Netflix, and then nothing. Like, you see Scarlet's at the computer. She, like, I suppose I am at the computer. I'm, like, looking around, kind of being very confused. And there, like, as you kind of look, Snorb, you're the one that's really good with tech. Roll me an intelligence roll with advantage.
Okay. Would be a 12.
The internet's out. Like, this specifically, like, the computer's not connected to the internet.
Oh no! Snorb is going to actually, no, Snorb's going to grapple hook, because Snorb has a grappling hook. Not many people know this, but it's an actual fact. Tell Thunderbird, he'll vouch this. Snorb is going to grapple hook all the way to the computer.
Alright, Snorb grapple hooks. So, like, you guys see, like, it's like a tiny, tiny grappling hook. Like, I want to say it's like the size of a cocktail umbrella. Like, you see just, like, out of, like, Snorb's tail?
Yeah, pretty much.
Out of Snorb's tail, connect onto a curtain rod, and it goes from, like, where they are on the other side of the room to, like, and they fly through the air like Spider-Man, but without arms and legs, but
And a
with, like, the
snake.
wire. And a snake with a sleeping cap on.
Oh.
And it's like Scarlet, like, you land on Scarlet's shoulder as she's panicking, going through. It's just like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working?
Snorb is going to lick Scarlet's cheek. You know, no.
She
It is
spooks.
okay. It is okay. The internet is out. And
Aw.
Snorb will fix.
Oh, okay. Okay. You go to the
Snorb can fix.
You go to
You
the
go to the computer?
computer. Yep, you go to the computer.
Okay. Snorb's going to, a little latch is going to come off Snorb's tail,
Mhm.
and he plugs it into the USB port.
Plugs into the USB port. Gotcha.
Yes. Snorb has USB adapters.
Alright.
And is going to start searching for the problem.
Alright. You start searching. You, like, it's not too hard to find where to plug in the Wi-Fi. However, you need a password.
Can Snorb hack?
Snorb can attempt to hack, but I'm
Nope,
gonna tell
I
you
don't.
that DC is incredibly high for this one. And
Snorb
also,
is going-
on a 1, you break the computer.
Net 20, easy.
that's like a really low chance I can do that, so I'm going to do that. Snorb's going to try to hack the computer.
Jinx itself
Try
immediately.
1111.
Oh no.
1112.
I mean, and it is a, what would be the hacking check? It would be an intelligence?
It would be intelligence, yes.
That is a 15.
With a 15, unfortunately not. You try a couple of things, except you're locked out, and the time, like, after doing it, like, you know, the 3 tries, and then you're locked out. You do that, and immediately you're locked out, and the screen goes black. And
Cyrus impatiently taps his foot and then says, "Come on, when's the movie starting?"
I'm sorry. I froze computer.
you did freeze the
Maybe put in oven? That unfreezes things apparently.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
Yeah, that can work.
Is it, have you tried turning it on and off again?
Sometimes it helps if you smack it on the side of the computer too.
Snorb's gonna get the tail and do a mighty whack.
Do a mighty whack. Whack, 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 whack. You do a mighty whack. Alas, the mighty whack does nothing, and everyone. Oh, be quiet, you. Everyone's kind of like starting to get impatient. Like, they're like, "Come on, when's the movie gonna start?"
Snorb has planned. Scarlet, what movie were we gonna watch?
We were going to watch The Creature from the Black Lagoon, because it's my favorite.
Okay, that has creature. It has person. Cyrus, come here. Snorb's gonna beckon you with his tail.
Cyrus gets up and walks over.
Okay,
What's up?
you're gonna be the hero, okay? And Snob's gonna go. Just wait for my lead. Snob's gonna go up and go. Attention, everyone! The movie will be starting shortly. And Snorb is gonna run into the kitchen, grab himself a trash bag, and come out going, "Oh, I am the creature from the Black Lagoon. I am spooky." And Cyrus, that's your cue. You have to save everyone. Oh, spooky.
Cyrus stares at Snorb and then took him 10 seconds to realize what she's doing? She? Wait, are you she?
Snorb doesn't have a gender. I do, but I do not mind.
Okay.
Snorb is whatever Snorb needs to be at the time.
Okay. And then bends down, whispers to Snorb, "I have never watched the movie."
It's okay. You pick me up. Pick me up.
Cyrus will pick Snorb up.
And Snorb gets, "Oh no! I have been defeated! The creature from the Black Lagoon is gone!" And does dramatic death.
Both of you roll a charisma check, please.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
I will allow that.
That is a 19 for me.
Oh, nice.
2, 15, 20 plus 1. I am an 8.
Yeah, no one believes you. However, like, an adorable snake in a trash bag's a pretty good thing. Rin, what are you doing during this period of time? Oh, Scarlet's panicking over the computer.
Someone help Scarlet. Snob's obviously not being able to help.
Alright.
I like how you're the tech guy, though. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
The
Yes?
strong point, but go over and try and figure out what's happening with the computer.
Alright, you help Scarlet, you like go through over a whole bunch of stuff. You just fiddle with a whole bunch of buttons, and then suddenly, where's the buttons that I need? Not you. Me trying to figure out how my own game works. See guys, we know what we're doing. Like, perfection at its finest. The room goes a little bit darker. And the projector crackles to life.
Does it leave?
The projector's light comes on. And you see a single mark of a face crackling upon the projector screen.
Oh no.
A deep, dark voice in sort of more of a glitched tone than I can manage goes, "I see you're here to have some fun. Well, fun it is. I'm here to ruin it. I'm here to cause the one thing that is the worst thing at a modern day party. I have taken your Wi-Fi password and changed it.
Oh no!
And I have also taken all of your phones away. And you realize that the phones, which everyone had kind of left with their plush companions, had been taken along with all of your plushies.
No!
All of the plushies have been taken as like everyone kind of, and they turn around and like they look behind them. There is all the plushies have been taken.
Oh no!
And the
Where is
lights are
voice
dark.
coming from?
The voice is coming from the projector right now.
Oh, okay, yep.
If you wish to find these items and return to your days enjoying binging Netflix, you'll have to play some games. This is a party after all.
Cyrus angrily yells at the projector. Who are you and what do you want?
Nothing. I just want to be entertained.
Yeah,
You'll
but
find
you.
out.
Sorry,
Oh.
you go.
No, you go.
I was just going to. You're me, and you're not that smart. Had you ever taken all of the phones?
Perhaps not. But that doesn't matter now if everyone else can't message each other properly.
No.
And
Yes.
Snorb, you feel something kind of quiver in your body a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel yourself shake as your own Wi-Fi signal is cut.
Oh no. The snow phone will not work without Wi-Fi.
It's far too expensive. We need to use credit. And so, yes. The lights turn back on, the image fades, and you are back to a well-lit room while everyone is in a slight amount of panic.
How much panic is Scarlet in?
Scarlet, roll a wisdom check.
That's a 17.
Scarlet looks like she's gonna have a heart attack any minute now.
I know. I'm gonna turn to Rin, Kuro, and Cyrus. We need to go and do Operation Calm Scarlet down.
She's like, I've been planning this for like weeks, and then
The idea has been.
Breathe.
she's like, she's breathing with like a much panic. Ah.
Does anyone recognize the voice?
All of you roll me an I would suppose this would be an intelligence check.
Do we all roll?
Yes, all of you roll.
Because I got a natural 20.
Oh wow! Doesn't matter when I have to. Well, that's well done.
Okay.
Nicely
Yeah,
done.
18 plus 1 would be a 20.
Oh,
That's
nice. So between the natural 20 and the 20, the voice I would say is familiar. The natural 20 though, that gives you, it is a very familiar voice and you have heard it recently, but you can't remember where. Like, it was a bit glitched out. It was like purposefully modified. I did it in like a deep, like bad guy voice, but it was like way glitchier and kind of like very distorted.
Hmm.
To be able to access all of our phones and take them away, there must be one of us. Within
As
this
you say
room.
that, everyone kind of like stares at each other. Oh, we don't need the pizza guy anymore. Bye, pizza guy.
Pizza guy. It's the pizza guy. It's the pizza guy.
It was the pizza guy the whole time.
The most stuff.
No, that we don't need that one either. Hang on, is that everyone? Oh, there's Patchy. Maneuver people around, but yes. Everyone kind of looks at each other and like, kind of like very suspiciously. The atmosphere in the room has definitely gotten tenser, as as talking has gone on. And Scarlet is like, I just wanted to throw a nice party. I just wanted to hang out. I wanted to chill with friends. That's literally all I wanted.
Being that one of my abilities is plushie creation, and I made Cthulhu, who is now with the phones and everything else.
Yes.
Would I be able to find them any easier than anyone else?
You would be able to recognize like stray threads and stuff. So I would say like if you start like everyone's kind of like looking at each other accusatory. For the sake of gameplay, I'm going to say that you four have decided to investigate the house as to kind of like get things moving as opposed to staring at everyone staring at each other. A couple of people come over and take over comforting Scarlet duties. as like somebody has come out of the kitchen. I'm gonna say Vamp has come out of the kitchen. Also because he has one directly on his head. Vamp comes out of the kitchen. Nope. With a pot of tea. To ease the suffering and like calm down. Usually I'm here to steal your tea, but today I'm here to serve some. And goes to comfort Scarlet from the stress. Alright, so you guys have a couple of places you can investigate. You have the entirety of the house. There's the living area. There is, I would say, places that everyone would have had access to that wouldn't have been too much of a hassle because it was a significant number of plushies, right? Like it was a huge stack of plushies. And so I would say that you have the kitchen, the living area you could try, but it is being fairly full and there's not really like any spaces that really stick out. There's like a bathroom area, there's the back garden, and maybe I would say no one is supposed to be going upstairs, but if somebody did decide to go upstairs, like there's the bedrooms as well. So what would you like to do? Out of character,
do we know where most of the phone is placed?
All of the phones were, sorry, I forgot to mention this because I'm half asleep, but all of the phones were piled together with the plushies. Like, everyone kind of, like, mutually left them to hang out, if that makes sense. Because that's kind of where the charging ports were. So somebody was like, here, watch my phone, plushie, and so everyone kind of followed suit.
That makes sense.
Phones? What are phones?
Alright, so...
Can I...
Yes.
Oh.
No, yes. Go for it.
Cyrus will look around the room and kind of ask around generally.
Alright,
who hasn't... Oh, yep.
Who would you like to ask?
Kind of just announcing it to the room.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been to that plushie room?
Everyone, the only people who haven't been to the plushie room, I would say, would have been Fee, because neither Fee or who else doesn't have one? Fee, Vamp, Farty. I'm gonna drag over. I'm here, Farty. Farty. Choku as well, I think. Hang on. Yes, Choku as well. Choku and... Actually, no. I would say these four have not been to the plushie. Like they kind of look over and they go, oh, well, we didn't bring plush.
You didn't bring a phone either?
Oh no, we brought our phones. We left them with everyone else. Because everyone said to leave them with the plush, says Fee.
I look at the other party members and kind of shrug. Safe to assume that they might not be it. For now, at least.
Why would our friends steal our phones?
I don't know. But it seems like only the people in this room is able to steal a phone.
This is an intruder.
Dun dun dun.
There's been an imposter.
Check the windows. That's how they get in. Into the window.
You check the windows?
Wi-Fi's been...
Sorry, yes. Rin, yes.
The Wi-Fi's been turned off.
Yes, the Wi-Fi is off.
Is there a landline?
You look for a landline. There is a landline. but it is. But you cannot find like for an Ethernet cable. There is like the only Ethernet cable available is like one of those really tiny ones, and the modem is in another room by the looks of things. Would you guys like to do a general investigation check for me?
Investigation check.
Of course.
Sure.
Just searching the land.
Investigation, it's intelligence. Oh shit, 5.
17.
17.
I roll a 5.
A 5.
My intelligence is -2. Feels bad, man. I'm
Feels
so
bad.
dumb. I rolled a 2.
Oh, wait, does that mean you rolled a 0?
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh.
-2 is 2.
I was about to say. And what about you, Rin?
So for that one, it's the intelligence modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay, so for mine, it would be 17 plus 1, so it would be 18.
So 18. All right, cool. So with those rolls in mind, you, for Snorb and Rin, you find yourselves, I think Kuro and Cyrus get really distracted at some point by, what do you get distracted by?
I'm
Wait,
distracted
us.
because
You're distracted because?
let me think. Maybe I found something.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait, I try to remember who that voice still was. That was remind me of someone.
Oh, okay. You remember
So I
hearing
didn't
that?
pay much attention.
Okay, like you're not paying much attention. All right, Cyrus, why are you distracted?
I am extremely dumb and I do not understand technology.
You're like, punch it.
I'm like the kind of like the monkey to a technology, just going like, huh, what is this?
All right, so I would say that you guys, as you are doing your big old think, you, Snorb and Rin, as you're kind of looking around, you discover a slip of paper that has been left where the plushies were.
A clue.
Opening the slip of paper, you see a sentence that you see a riddle that reads, not quite a katana, not quite a toothpick. I live in the kitchen, but please don't swallow me. That's like the opposite of making you sick.
Not quite katana, not quite a toothpick. That's okay.
Let's go to the kitchen and see if we can find it.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay,
let's go.
go to his kitchen.
you go to the kitchen. You go into the kitchen. You look around. I just realized she's still on the screen. You go to the kitchen and you look around. Searching through. You open up a whole bunch of drawers. You open up the fridge. Patchy is there.
In the fridge, or?
Patchy's in the fridge because Patchy's always in the fridge.
Oh, in the fridge.
Like Patchy's currently in the fridge,
Okay.
like eating
Inside
a
the fridge.
watermelon slice. Just like, what? And there's this glowing skull behind Patchy. Wow, what's up?
Oh, that's actually really good.
Did you guys want some watermelon?
You okay? You hiding in fridge? It's very cold.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, everyone was like, I heard shout, like, angry people, and so I went into the fridge.
That
Is
is
that
fair.
what you usually go when you're afraid?
Well, like, people always say when you're, like, worried or you panic to cool down. So, I fit in the fridge.
So you take it literally. I get it.
I mean, I don't think I should go in the freezer. There's like a whole bunch of ice cream in there. And I can't fit into any of the drawers because it's not really cool. There was like some weird stuff by the forks. Like somebody put like a scrap of paper there. I went to throw it out. I was like, yeah.
Are we looking for scraps?
Oh, like
Scraps of paper, you know.
yeah, scraps of paper.
I should have wrote right down the riddle.
Yeah.
Can we go over to the fox?
Yeah, go for it. So you close the like Patchy's like continuing to eat the slice of watermelon in the fridge while the fridge door is open. As like they gesture over to the they gesture over to like the utensils box. And in the utensils box you find a folded piece of paper. 1 second, I'm just gonna go bring it out. Goodbye, Patchy. Control V. You see this piece of you see this scrap of paper.
Can I guess if that's a 0 or a no?
Roll an intelligence check. It's handwritten. Be careful.
Now.
I think it's the password. Look how torn that piece of paper is. There might be others.
15.
15. It looks like a 0.
Good to know.
Looks like a password.
Okay, we got a piece of the password. Let's assume that.
Assuming it's a password, yeah.
Do we know how... Oh no, we don't know how long passwords don't have a determinable length.
You just know that they need to be over 8 characters with varying size letters in capitals or lowercase with numbers involved. Sometimes symbols, depending on how harsh the password protection requirements are. I'm looking at you, Twitch. I'm looking at you and your recent authenticate passwords. I'm looking at you and I'm blaming you. Don't mind me, I'm just pulling.
Did that first
You
piece
are
of
to
paper...
blame.
Did that first piece of paper we find have any letters like this on it?
Similar handwriting, actually.
Yeah.
But I would say that the piece of paper was also from a similar piece of, like, similar color. I'm also saying, like, it's not totally because I forgot to write out the riddles or anything. Nope, that's not it at all. Shh. That didn't happen.
Do we still have
Yes?
the
note?
piece of paper that looked
You
like a
Do.
child who scribbled all over it?
Yeah, you do.
I think Snorb has it.
Snorb
No,
does have it.
Oh, I have it? I
have
pull it out.
Alright, you pull it out. It is the exact same notepad that these have come from.
I tried to join the paper together to see if it fits.
You have a large... I would say that this piece of paper that you've just found with the letters and numbers on it is the exact, it is the same color, same paper, same writing, but it is a quarter of the size of the paper that you have on hand.
Okay, so there must be more.
Can
You
you
can
read the
gather
riddle
pretty
again? Snorb?
So the first, so this one was found with this one was found by the knives, like the butter knives.
Okay. What was the original riddle?
Not quite a katana, not quite as long as a katana, not quite a toothpick. Don't shove it down your throat, or it'll make you feel sick.
What about a knife?
This
Snorb
was
would
found...
like to go pull out knives.
So, Snorb pulls out knives.
Snorb's gonna go to the knife block and start pulling out knives.
You go to the knife block, you start pulling out knives, and on the butcher's knife is another note.
I found something!
At this point, Cyrus has turned from anger to excitement.
Because knives.
What does the note say?
The new note says, hang on, I got it. I like me totally planned DM wrote things down. Also, me totally planned DM lost the notes.
Rose for riddle right now.
So this one says, a fact about hang on. Not made as like, do not throw stones in me.
What?
It says, do not throw stones in me.
In me.
Yes.
In me. Okay.
In me.
Snorb has an idea, but I want to see if others can figure it out.
Okay. For anyone here, you can also roll just a general wisdom check to see if you can remember the layout of the house.
My wisdom is also -2.
That doesn't matter. If you think you do it, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't try.
Another 15 for me.
Another 15? Okay.
I roll a 14 and I have a wisdom of +1 modifier.
Okay.
So
I would say, Rin, you would have advantage on this.
Oh, Rin rolled 1.
Rin, you have advantage on this. You can roll again.
2, 1. Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. Wait, Rin, did you roll with advantage?
Oh, wait for Rin.
I have a +1 with wisdom, so.
Okay. So you're allowed to roll
Fair to
twice.
do.
You're allowed to roll twice and take the higher number.
You can do a +1 to the commands, by the way.
That is
It
true.
will make the calculation for you, yeah.
Alright.
That would be 10.
10. In that case, Kuro, you remember that at Scarlet's house in the back garden, there is a small greenhouse that is made of glass. It's very small. It's basically a cabinet more than it is an actual glass house.
interesting. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Adventure. Just on a small note, despite the fact that Cyrus is shirtless, I would like to think that this is taking place in late autumn, because that's the time period it is in Japan right now. So you open.
I fear no cold.
You open the door to find it an icy cold chill. Can you please roll me a Constitution roll?
Just me.
Just you,
I don't have
because you
shirt.
have no shirts.
1d20 +1. 15.
15? Alright, with a 15, you, you brace yourself in the cold. You kind of start, folding your arms over your chest so, you know, you don't freeze completely. You have very clear goosebumps running up all and down your arms, but you're trying to look tough. It's so cold. It's so
This is so cold.
bloody cold. And all of you kind of pop out into the garden. It's a lovely night, actually. People have started to not join you in the search, but also kind of relax and trying to calm down because they don't want Scarlet to panic more, because if everyone else is panicked, they know that's on the host and you know that sort of thing. And outside you see Marty. Specifically, I believe this time it's Addie. So you see Addie kind of a glowing symbol upon their head, as usual, kind of staring out onto like out at the night sky, and like they turn around. It's like, what do you want, nerds?
I would like to ask Eddie something, please.
Say the nerd.
Like, Adi like glares at you a little bit, Kuro, but it's clearly like averting gaze from Cyrus at this point, because like Cyrus is like basically shirtless in freezing weather.
I will say I'm also barefoot.
You're also barefoot.
Oh no,
Yes.
you do not have very good. You are very cold. Sorry, what's the character's name?
Addie.
This person, Addie. Addie. Hello, fellow nerd. Snorb wants to ask you something. I have a request.
What do you want?
I want your jumper. It's a very nice pink jumper. Snorb will pay you in Snorb bucks.
Snorbucks aren't like a real currency, you know that, right?
But Snorb bucks are a persistent currency in all Snorb stores and Snorb associations. It is very important. We have very cold Cyrus here. They are very cold, and they cannot do top-notch investigating if they're cold. It will be for the good of the cause. And can I please roll a charisma?
Yes, please. I was about to say, you're gonna need to.
Yes, I understand. I will need to. Well, that fails. That's a 4.
It's a fail. Like, no, I don't think, honestly. And like, Addie like stares at Cyrus, like, not uncomfortably long, but like looks you up and down and says like, I don't think this would fit you. Honestly, you're pretty buff.
It is true. He is the buff.
And like you see like, and the color turns pink, and then like, nah. Well, anyway, what do you want? I'm trying to commune with spirits here.
Cyrus scuffs and be like, I don't want it anyway. It's pink. And then humps. But still shivering.
Still shivering. So anyway, what do you, so aside from that, what do you, like, aside from stealing people's clothes or trading them for Snorb bucks, what do you want?
I forgot what we're here for.
Oh my god.
We're going to investigate the greenhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Is he at the greenhouse? Are we at the
No,
greenhouse?
like, a little bit to the left of the, like, I would say, like, you step out, you'd see Addie, like, staring out into the distance, like, looking at the stars, and, like, as they look into the stars, like, sometimes the eye upon their forehead is, like, changing color, and you swear you see a couple of stars, like, blinking similar colors. And it's a bit spooky. But, like, as you turn to the side, as this, like, mini rave happens upon Addie's forehead, you turn around to see the, greenhouse with its door open. So, it's a cabinet-style greenhouse. It's only shelves. And there appears to be some sort of plants inside. But yes?
Is it just freestanding, or is it, like, attached to a wall or something?
It appears to be freestanding. It's kind of out, like, if I would say there's a back veranda, like, there's some stairs down, and then there's garden, and it is in that garden area. Just, like, a little close to the house, but not so, but clearly in a space where it would get a lot of sun.
Okay.
You head over there and you find yourselves a whole, it's plants. So many different plants. Most of you don't know what these are. However, you have a plant fact expert on your team. So, Rin, if you'd like to roll me a nature check, which would be an intelligence check with advantage because you are a plant fact expert.
Sorry, Scarlet. Before that,
Yes.
Cyrus will start shivering, and then look down at Snorb, picks her up and wrap her around his neck as a scarf.
I love it. It's such a cute image.
Snob is going to be very comfortable.
Mutually
And
shared warmth.
Real life size. Ah, that's better.
Snob will try to radiate some heat.
Oh
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Snob has many functions. I am a Swiss Army Snob.
This is out of character giggling. So cute. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Alright. Rin, if you can roll an intelligence check for plant fact.
Okay. So I got a 1.
Oh, a
Time.
nat 1. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But you have advantage on this roll, conveniently. But that's your second nat 1. What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. So. Can you reroll it? Or no?
Yeah, you get to roll twice with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's an 8.
Better.
Nice.
9. Yeah, it's a 9. Okay.
It's a 9.
Right along.
Even with a 9, you would recognize these to be strawberry plants.
Strawberry.
Cyrus bends down at the strawberry plant so Snorb can interact with it.
You like.
Is there any ripe ones?
There are no strawberries yet. They are currently in the midst of growing. They were they're the stage after seedling, which my brain can't remember right now.
Snob is going to quietly whisper, "It is okay. You grow strawberry plants. Snob will have strawberries soon."
What's Kuro doing during all of this, by the way?
Going to search around.
Alright, you investigate. Rin, feel free to investigate the plants. Or if anybody would like to investigate like this fairly large plant thing, that would be a intelligence rolls, please.
Oh god.
Oh no, what?
8.
Okay, that's an 8.
8. 8.
17.
Yo.
Yay.
I rolled a 19 minus 2.
Oh dear.
Nice.
3.
3. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one just because. Okay, well that's 10.
Okay. So, despite the fact that you know 0 about plants, Cyrus, you do remember the riddle pretty well, where it's like, don't throw stones in me, right? In the middle of like, amongst all of these punnets of like plants and stuff, you find a rock with a rubber band and a single red ribbon tied around it.
Cyrus will walk over and pick it up.
You
And
walk over, pick it
check
up,
over.
and around this, you find, as soon as I go grab the thing,
Loading music. Very nice.
Yay!
Yay!
you find another piece of paper. This is a corner. So if we include the other piece of paper, hang on. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart when I copied these.
Can you make them screen? Usually that takes out the black.
There you go. So these are the pieces that you have so far. Putting them together, they don't seem to be jigsaw piece together though.
Okay.
Turn around and face the party. Hey guys, I found another one.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we had NO1, NO double.
Question, do I see the ribbon?
You do see the ribbon.
Do I recognize if it belongs to someone? Or if it's just a general ribbon?
Roll me an intelligence roll, please.
Okay. 17 on a roll.
Hey, you do recognize this ribbon. It is.
Oh.
It looks like the ribbon that Scarlet tends to wear around her head.
Hey guys, I think that's Scarlet's ribbon.
As you kind of unfurl it, you see inside of Scarlet's ribbon, there is another set of notes.
Nice.
Okay.
Because it is a bandana technically, right? You like open it up. There is a piece of paper, along with a single blue thread.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it says.
Note.
It says, gosh darn it. It says, amongst coordination, there must be balance. Cools mixed with blues, warms mixed with lights. And a thread to weave them all
because I
together.
cannot write.
I'm typing.
Sorry. And a thread to weave them all together.
Snob is gonna scratch his head. Tail.
You guys get it?
Snob is very confused.
Does this balance thing says anything to me?
Sorry, I couldn't quite actually hear that. What did you say?
Does the whole balance and coordination thing says anything to me?
You know what? I don't know, but feel free to roll an intelligence check to think if you can figure it out.
Like as a martial arts master.
I would say that this would not apply to martial arts, but if you'd like to go from a martial arts style angle, feel free.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess I don't get it. I roll it too.
Oh, no.
I'm scrubbing my head.
Oh no!
No idea comes.
Oh no.
No! Okay.
Cyrus pets Kuro on the back and be like, yeah, I get the feeling, man.
What was part of the
Two-
riddle? Something
Super
with
Intel gang.
things. So something had to, it was something about balance,
Um,
coordination with warm and cold, and lights and warm with light.
warms with light. Yes, warms with light. Something with blues and reds as well. Who is what? Aside from Kuro, does anybody else want to roll an intelligence check?
Why not?
Try with my -2.
I'll try.
That doesn't mean you can't try.
It's a 7.
7.
I've got a 19 this time.
Dang.
7. Nice.
Noise.
I got 7.
Nice. You got 7?
Noise.
Noise.
Nice.
So I would say that you all remember that these colors and like these vibes sounds very familiar to Scarlet's wardrobe, which this ribbon would have come from.
Okay.
Alright, so you go back inside the house.
I'm assuming that's upstairs in the bedroom.
It is upstairs.
Where is Scarlet? when
Scarlet
we go
is
inside the
currently
house?
like sipping tea very nervously and just like tired looking. Very
You're a
tired.
side eye now.
Alright.
I don't trust you
I
right
still-
now.
Yeah, go for it. Yes?
Oh, sorry.
No, you
I still
first.
got a rocket and a rubber band, right?
You do. You have a rock and a rubber band now. They are yours to keep. Whoever's got Scarlet's bandana can feel free to like have that or give it to someone. Like it's all up to you.
Okay. I think Kuro has the banana.
Yep, I got. I'm not sure if I must give it back right now or after we found more clues.
It's up to you, man. All good.
I'm gonna hold out for a bit.
All good. No worries. So that is what you choose to do. And after this, it's like, I think after you leave and you go back, like you see the symbol on Artie's head just like glow this absolutely bright green, and like there seems to be some mad spirit communication going down as you like re-enter the house through the kitchen door. You go through, see Scarlet like tired and chatting with everyone else. She turns over to you, it's like, any luck?
Well, we found more notes.
Notes?
Pieces of clues to the password.
Well, wait,
But you would know about that, wouldn't you?
wait, what do you mean? Our password is password. It's been password for years.
Nice password.
Like, you guys have all used it before when you visited. Wait, did the password change? Did the password change?
I'm gonna whisper to you, Cyrus. Shall we tell her? I think she's mighty suspicious.
Inside, check.
Alright,
Damn
please
it.
roll a wisdom check.
Oh. 18 plus 1, 19.
She seems pretty honest. She looks very stressed. More than like anything else, and like at this point I think you see it hit the captain. Come on, over this way. Yeah, so you're on screen.
Yep.
Yeah. At this point you see our resident captain come over with another cup of tea, if not a stronger one, and basically go, guys, what the heck, man? Like, Scarlet's doing not good right now.
We are doing everything we can to solve this.
Alright.
I have suspicions.
Don't
I have
worry.
suspicions to believe that Scarlet might be criminal.
Me a criminal? Wait, guys, like...
Don't leave the country until we figure this out.
Well, I can't
Everybody
for
stay
other
cool.
reasons, but okay. Alright,
Snorb is still around my neck.
Sorb is still around your neck while it's like, so Scarlet is just like staring at you and just also being like, are you okay? You look cold.
I'm fine.
It is significantly warmer in here. Like, when you came in, you did the little shiver when you, like, finally put your, like, feet next to a hot water bottle in the middle of winter. Like, that feeling.
Oh, that's a nice feeling.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
It's just a perfect feeling. Anyway, so you do that, and you head over to the what is it? You head over to the I want to say the stairs, only to find that it is completely covered in... My brain just died. I like 404. I had a personal 404 error just then. It's completely covered in those, what is it? Those like ball pit balls? It's just like,
Oh no!
somebody had, like, there was clearly plans for a ball pit at this party, but somebody spilled them all.
Oh god.
Oh.
So as you climb up, I'm gonna need you all to roll a dexterity throw.
Can we try clean this up first?
You can try to clean, so there's kind of two choices. If you want to wade through the significantly large amount of ball pit balls, it is going to be like a dexterity check, or you can take the time to pick them all up individually and try to figure out a place to put them.
Okay.
Hmm.
Got an 18
Are
Can-
they like really small?
roll.
they are like table tennis. Sorry, they are like tennis ball size. I would also like to say that Rin, with that 18, you're like a fish, like a fish in a ball pit. You just swim up those stairs with like significant speed.
I roll a 1.
Oh. Alright, we'll get to Kuro in a second.
Are there any additional notes in the ball pit explosion?
In the ball pit explosion? Roll an intelligence check. And while you do that, Cyrus, Snorb, what did you roll?
I rolled 13, but I imagine Snorb doesn't need to roll.
18.
Snorb is on my neck.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. Fair point.
Fair point.
So
In
if I
my
fail, you fail.
Using my Snorbo vision, can I tell Cyrus where to step?
We'll
Do I get
explain that as
assistance?
to why Cyrus passed. That can be why Cyrus passed. Cyrus successfully manages to climb up those stairs. Like, as Snorb tells you exactly where to put your feet, there are a significantly large amount of just ball pit balls everywhere, which is exactly the reason why, Kuro, you like, I got this. However, you are a very large man. Like, you're 6'5", right? You're huge.
Yeah.
And in my head, you've got like, along with that size, you like have a fairly large like step range. So when you go to step down, you think you're good, but your feet are much larger than you remember, and so you catch the edge of a ball and you fall flat on your face, and then you roll down the stairs.
Ooh. Sorry, please.
And would like everyone kind of like glances down at Kuro, who is currently face flat on the stairs. However, by falling, you did manage to push a whole bunch of the balls down the stairs, so it's much easier to climb now.
You're right, mate.
Good to know. Ow. My ribs.
You feel like you're a bit sore. So, Rin, investigating the ball pit, you do find a bunch of squiggles actually on some of the balls. They appear to be letters.
Okay.
If you would like to attempt to gather them, or roll just an intelligence check, it's up to you.
Only Rin sees that, right? So we wouldn't know.
Yeah, only Rin sees that.
Okay.
Unless Rin tells everyone else.
Yeah, if I tell everyone else that I've noticed that there's glitter-ish squiggles on some of the balls,
Mm-hmm.
do I need to roll something for that, or
No, you can just tell them. But as you kind of look through the balls, write me a. Oh, sorry. I mean write actually, because you're technically not rolling. Roll me a. Roll me a wisdom check.
Oh no, at 20.
Oh!
Nat 20! Woo! Party.
Yes!
Anyway, you would recognize that there is at least, I want to say that there's at least pretty much all of the balls that have writing on them appear to be the yellow and blue ones.
Okay. Alright guys, so it looks like there's writing on the yellow and blue balls. Not entirely sure what that means, but should probably
What letters do we
organize them.
have on the balls?
I would say just because, again, I was a silly and I totally forgot to write this down.
Oh, dang.
What I'm going to ask you to do instead is I'm going to ask you guys to roll. It's going to be a series of, we're piecing together a puzzle, so intelligence checks from all of you. So each of you can take a chance at, like, figuring out what sort of pattern this is. Like, they clearly are trying to form words. It's not just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, there are multiple E's and there's multiple O's and vowels, and it gives you the hint that, like, there is something to these letters.
So, can I look back at the note that we found in the gardening, I think, about amongst coordination, there
Yes.
must be balance?
Yeah.
And then goes blues and reds.
Yes.
And
I
a
wasn't
three.
able to
A
write
thread
the...
to weave them all together,
Yeah.
or something like that.
So, okay. We have a blue thread, right?
You have a blue thread. It is a spool. Sorry, I didn't mention it before, but it is a spool.
Can I investigate to see if the walls have any pinholes or something like that?
You may roll an intelligence check.
Oh no.
That's the stat for investigation, dude. I'm sorry, man.
Investigation.
I'm gonna put on Professor Layton music. That's way more appropriate for this.
Got a 10.
You got a 10. Oh, even with a 10 and like with well lit background lighting, I would say you definitely can kind of like pick up on the vibes of this. Like there are holes in these balls. Like in fact there are like these little eyelet kind of things put in on them. So they have like clearly a gap to weave through.
I pick up the bowl and kind of hold it up so me and Snorb can both see.
Okay. You Yep.
Guess we can, I don't know, start weaving.
Alright, you start weaving. What order are you? It's like, so I need you guys to roll your intelligence checks to see if you can figure out what it's going to write.
Okay.
Assistance from Snorb.
19 on the roll.
19 on the roll.
Well, Snorb is not very smart. Snorb has a 9.
Snow has a 9.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Rin?
Feels bad.
I'm sorry, I'm better when I have better when I have my online dictionary, but it is currently cut off by Wi-Fi.
It's okay, I'm also dumb. Weaving's not my skill
Oh,
set.
also, a thing I didn't ask about the letters on the balls. Are there any capital letters?
Yes, there are.
Nice. We're going to start with them. Okay.
Alright. So it takes you a little bit, and a couple of people from the party come and check in on you. I think while you're weaving everything together, you see... You would see... Who would it be? Yeah, you would probably see Fee coming through being like, guys, is everything alright? What are you doing? No, not the ball pit!
We're weaving! Important.
Scarlet was really looking forward to that.
Well, on weave, it is important to get the Wi-Fi back.
It is important to... I suppose that is true. If it's like, when you guys are ready, though if you want, when you guys are ready, some of us are playing Uno while we, like, to distract Scarlet from, like, freaking out. And, like, heading off, and... Sorry, yes?
Sorry, can someone hold up one of the yellow balls to the light? I want to see if we can see through them.
Alright, go for
Like
it. You, like, hold up a ball towards one of the lamps nearby,
Let's see if I can see through anything inside.
There doesn't seem to be anything directly inside. They all seem to be hollow. Except for one. And that is the one with a single dot on it.
Does it make any noise when you move it around?
It does. It makes like, I would say it makes a like rustling noise.
Like those Chinese bowls.
It would have a piece of paper in it?
It might, if you'd like to check it out. But as you're weaving them together, I would say that you see a list that says, "Trust not the one with the mask."
Is that what's on the paper we found, or...?
No, that is what's on the interior of the, I would say that's what's on the interior of the, sorry, that's what's written on the balls.
Okay.
On the balls, not
On the balls,
inside the...
Not inside the thing. Inside the thing, there is another piece of paper that looks like it has another riddle on it that says, woven among, after, it's like, fabric moves like waves as we bob up and down like, and there's a ... after that.
As we move up and down. Okay.
So at this point, you have a definite target area in upstairs, but this appears to be something else.
Fabric. So what was it again?
As fabric moves like waves, we bob up and down like ... Actually, it would be ... Like six dots.
A 6-letter word.
Dots. Is it like a code, like a Morse code?
It does not appear to be Morse code. You guys start to hear laughter next door.
Oh, I would like to listen in. Can I hear their conversation?
You hearing a whole bunch of people enjoying Uno and just completely destroying things.
Oh shit.
I would like to check out the bathroom.
Yes.
Alright.
I say we continue upstairs and we'll see what we can find on the way.
So, the bathroom is on the lower level and the bedroom is upstairs. Okay. Which one would you like to check first?
Should we check upstairs?
Well, we have to check the closet.
Oh yeah, the closet.
Are we close to the bathroom right now?
I would say, no, you're not, because you're not close to the bathroom. There's 2 bathrooms in this house. There's one on the lower level that's close to the kitchen, which you've already passed, and then there's an upper floor one by the bedrooms.
And the noise we heard from the bottom.
You haven't heard a noise coming from either of the bathrooms yet.
Oh.
Let's go upstairs. Cyrus yells and runs up.
Alright, Cyrus continues to run past.
Pointing as well.
With Snorb, without having to worry about the ball pit incident now. You also have a nice decorative strand of balls. What would you like to do with those?
I'm just holding onto it, and it's just kind of like trailing.
Alright.
It's a tail.
Okay, you guys, you move up the stairs with grace and speed. Scarlet's room is very obviously marked with a giant sunflower pinned to the front of it. And like, at first you hesitate because this is a person's bedroom. However, the door is ajar.
Nope.
Well, Kuro doesn't then.
Cyrus.
I
Cyrus
bark
doesn't
right
hesitate.
thing.
Yes, we both barged right in. Nice.
You both barge right in to find.
And I'm like, who's there?
You barge right in to find no one.
Huzzah!
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Cyrus
However-
T-poses in.
The window is open.
Oh.
I'm running to check out from the window.
Alright, so this is a small confession from Scarlet, the human being who is currently narrating the story. I'm a hugely messy person. Like, clothes are everywhere in my room usually, which is half the reason none of you guys see it. Because when I just forget, honestly, because I'm such a scatterbrain, especially first thing in the morning. So, you need to roll me a dexterity check to avoid getting tangled in all the clothes on the floor. As you
As
run
I see the mess in a quick glance, I remember my training.
and that's a good use. Feel free to roll a dexterity check with advantage.
Oh, can I do advantage as well? I have rock climbing.
You
That
do.
works.
I would. This is. You can climb Laundry Mountain if you'd like.
Yes.
I roll a 13 and a 15, and I have a +1 if it's a dexterity, you said?
It's dexterity, yes.
Dexterity +1, so 15 the second, 16. in
16.
total.
And Cyrus, what did you
I
roll?
am 13.
13.
13.
All right. You just made it. Like you just made it. Kuro, you're fine, and you're like, clothes. You get like momentarily distracted because like it is messy, and like you see like a T-shirt with like some sort of like happy anime character on it. You see another T-shirt that's just knives. You see another
I see
T-shirt.
2 t-shirts.
the two sides of Scarlet are very prominently displayed in this wardrobe floor. And Cyrus, you narrowly avoid getting tangled up in a pair of like leggings with axes on them. As you like make it to the window, to find a single strand of yellow hair kind of caught in the windowsill.
Who has the yellow hair?
Does anyone who's at the party have
Yeah,
that color
that's the
hair?
first.
Roll an intelligence check, Rin.
Also, since I was the only one with natural on, remembering that the voice we heard was
Yes.
very familiar to me,
Yes.
can I match the voice with the string of hair?
All right. I would say with that, Rin, you roll your intelligence check. Kuro, roll an intelligence check with advantage. Sorry, what was that, Rin?
Got a 6.
Oh, yeah. You don't remember. You like some people are blonde. You guess.
I got a 10.
You got a 10.
So I got a 14.
Okay. So with that advantage, involved, you definitely remember a couple of people. I would say that you I gotta move things out of the way. You definitely remember that at least a few people have yellow hair. And you would remember that Kesa does. You would also remember Patchy does. And those two are the ones that you remember off the top of your head. I'm pretty sure they're the only ones. Yes. You would remember. I actually might just leave them up. You would remember that these two have blonde hair.
What is actually the time in the game?
In game, I would say it's like heading towards 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like you would have ordered pizza to arrive at about 7, and at this point you've been investigating for about half an hour. You guys can hear laughter and like giggles happening from like downstairs as somebody's like, No! I reverse card you, damn it!
I would like to turn to my party, and I'm gonna go, okay, so Snorb not normally makes up conspiracy theories, but I have a conspiracy theory.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so Lisa is very sleepy, but who really is that sleepy at 8 o'clock? We also know because we saw her bringing plushies to the plushie area. Maybe she has been possessed, and that's why she's so sleepy. And someone is making her do their bidding.
Yeah.
That is certainly a theory.
Snorb has many theories.
Indeed.
Alright. So.
What is the likelihood of a
Yes?
plushie-related possession of that nature?
A plushie-related possession? Well, you are currently in the same house as a cute little red dragon in a fridge. Someone with psychic powers beaming into the universe. Someone with a neon green interior that like swallowed the cola into a state of non-existence. You're not sure, but probably that's a possibility. Like it's not, and you in your party you literally have a snake that has a grappling hook in their tail. Like this is not unpossible.
Perhaps we need more clues. I will investigate the closet.
Alright. As you
Cyrus will investigate the closet.
you like pause at the door of the closet, remembering that
Remember that this is a girl's room and be slightly embarrassed. And then looks
yeah.
at Snorb. Would you do the honors?
Snorb kind of salutes with a tail. Will do! And opens the door.
You open the door to find, comparatively
Cyrus
to the
looks
fact
away.
Cyrus looks away. I would say that underwear drawers and stuff are to the side. Scarlet's closet, because this again is Dream Closet, is walk-in with a full-length mirror at the end.
Oh, so good.
Ooh, nice.
Shoes are coordinated to the side. There is specifically only 4 bags, and they are very well. They are good quality, tough things that can last thousands of years if they really tried. Because that's the type of clothes I'd like to wear. There's a lot of D&D stuff. Towards the back, you see cosplay, just like on hooks, just very proudly presented. There is a lot of warm colors. It is navies, that royal blue, reds, creams, and kind of like a color gradient going from white all the way down to black. With a couple of special occasion dresses and stuff to the side. And so, alright, who is investigating? Is it just Snorb, or who is joining in the closet search?
No,
My eyes closed.
Me too. Everyone, I guess.
Joining the closet search for things.
Joining the closet search. You see a black drawer that's clearly labeled underwear. And, like, one that's got, like, they've got, like, stickers with, like, socks, underwear, hosiery, you know, that sort of stuff. It's very well organized, because that is the dream.
That's the dream, isn't it?
It's the dream to be organized. Oh man. Oh man. Anyway, investigating the closet, you find an intelligence check waiting for you, so please roll that.
Crud. 6.
Oh dear.
15.
15, okay.
11.
11, and?
Wait, Kuro, you're investigating?
15.
Yep,
Your eyes
Kuro's
is closed.
investigating. Kuro is not giving a dang.
Okay.
And I'm also, while I'm investigating, trying to clean a bit.
Wait, is it intelligence?
It's an intelligence check, yeah.
Actually, this is a good roll. I got a 1.
Wait, aren't you
With my eyes
-2?
closed. 3 minus 2 is 1.
3 minus 2.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's actually
So-
accurate because my eyes is closed.
So, Kuro, explain why you were managing to scale through this closet so well.
I'm an Ifrit, what can I say? I like order.
You like see a like shade of like cream shirt that should be one step down, and you're like, oh, no, no, and oh no,
Oh,
and like
goodness, no.
there is a black shirt mixed with the navy, and like your body like physically convulses in anger at the thought of like this black shirt hiding amongst the navy.
And I'm like a dilemma because like I'm like I'm like I shouldn't know. I must fix this. I must fix this heresy.
And so you're like, as you pull out the black shirt though, you see something folded within the pocket. And you find, as I go through buttons again, buttons.
Loading music. Processing.
This is taking longer than I thought.
Here.
There you go. You get this. So in total, you have, I'll bring that over to the side. You have that one,
With mutts.
and where's the other one? Hang on, where did the other one go? Did I accidentally
no.
delete the other page? No, I didn't, it's right here. Dead-on.
And you find that you're missing a clue you found.
You find that someone has taken the clue that you just had.
No.
There you go.
So I can see that this cut piece matches with the first.
Yes, you can.
Because that's so open. Wait. Iffy. Iffy.
What if you set the layers to screen?
If I put the layers to screen, does that work? Where's screen?
The background might show through.
It'll show through. It'll
Yeah.
definitely show through. Hang on, I'm just gonna delete and be.
Oh.
There, that should
Pretty
be
good.
enough for you to be able to see that. And then you've got the this one.
Okay. It looks like
Looks
that
like we
lines up
have
with the edge
one more.
there.
Which
Yeah,
also
those look like
matches
those
with the
two
other one,
joints.
so it's continuation. Okay.
And then we're gonna do a big delete-o there. So it ain't doing the foldy oldies. But
Well, that also takes away the fact that I thought it was going to be, Scarlet's going to do a sneaky. That's actually not NOW, it's MOU. But no, it actually joins up.
It's
Just
actually
like that with the
N0W.
Wi-Fi on there.
Oh yes, 0W.
alright. You seem to be missing something.
Yeah, I'm missing. I would like to, as much, and I don't want to say my work, I don't want to show my work for this because it's not for a PG stream, but I would like to look through Scarlet's underwear closet
Go for it.
based on the previous clue
Where's-
that we got from the balls. I don't want to explain how I got there. I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
I can if you want, but it's not exactly a very PG answer.
You're a sneaky Snorb. You can do it.
Alright.
Okay, that's a 10. Do I find anything in her underwear compartment?
So, looking through her underwear, you find predominantly black underwear. It's like pretty stock standard stuff. It's very neatly folded, also in color gradient. You find a couple of other things that I won't say on stream, like pieces that are like clearly like the things that she wears on days that she wants to pick herself up, like, today I look hot. And like
Snorb would like to try some on.
they are far too they are far too big, like they are far too big for Snorb. Snorb is like, you like try to put something, or like put on something, and it's like, nope.
Like a toga, just like shawls over me.
It's like shawls. I'd like to think that you're like, it's like that bit in like 90s live action films when like the pet has gotten into the underwear and there's like a single like it's the single like underwear on top of the head as like they poke out and
I like to think.
And it turns into a hentai. Yes, we know, Scarlet.
No, that's you. That's you.
No notes?
No.
I like to think Snorb is not longer on my shoulder.
No, I would have. Snorb has slithered down your shoulder at this point.
Okay.
I would say that you do find a locked journal of some kind, but it appears to be the pages do not match the same color. This appears to be Scarlet's private diary.
Read it.
No, even Snorb has limits when it comes to privacy invasion, and those are not very big limits.
Do we have a pickpocketer?
Does anybody have none of you have lockpicking skills as far as I know.
No.
Mine's still closed.
But who said we must?
Do you check Scarlet's diary after going through her closet and through her underwear drawer at her party?
My eyes are still respectfully closed.
Okay.
I'd like to think you
what you
pulled
guys are
down the face
finding.
mask. Like the eye mask.
Kuro
is
will
over it.
admit that some things might not be touched, but
Yes, Snorb is gonna climb out and close the closet, making.
You're the only one
Can
that-
I roll a? I'm not sure what it would be to see if I can make it look like I've not been through them.
It would be a dexterity check to rearrange everything. Actually, no, it would be an intelligence check to rearrange everything.
Yep, that's a 19.
19 with skill worthy of, I don't know,
Sneaky snake.
a sneaky Snorb, I would say. You managed to rearrange all of these, all of your pieces back together. The underwear is off your head, and surprisingly, given that you have a tail and no working hands, you fold them quite thoroughly. In fact, it might
the
even
grappling hook does most of the job, I guess.
Probably. And you have successfully, investigated Scarlet's underwear drawer? Question mark?
Ooh, okay, not the answer that I thought through the fabric is to water puzzle.
Alright. Rin, how have you been doing this entire time? Like, what have you been up to?
Seeing if there were any more notes in the clothes. Oh. If there was one in the navy top that was with the black.
Alright, yeah, go
There's
for
been one in the cream color that was with the white or wherever it was, or something
Ooh,
else.
very nice, very nice. Okay. Looking through, you do in fact find additional notes in this rearranged closet. Between as you helped neaten up too, I probably around the same time Kuro was like, black does not go with navy. You find in the pockets of specifically the shirt pockets of these particular shirts and skirts that there are same notepad, similar scribbling to that first piece of paper you picked up in the plush pile. And putting it together, you see like it kinda, now that they're all together, like they almost look like they're not letters at all. Roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah. Yeah, got a 13 on that one.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
With a 13, you you get a feeling that they go together somehow, but when you try to put them together, like line them up next to each other, they don't quite work. And then like you fiddle it around with it a little bit, and then like you realize they're kind of the same size of pieces of paper.
But I'm gonna tell the others, like, right, so we've found these. They all seem to have the same kind of markings on them, but it's not really making a lot of sense to me. Any of you have a better idea?
Yeah.
Can any of you see the pattern here?
Gotcha.
Investigate.
Yeah, feel free. For this one, it would be just generally an intelligence check for those who want to participate.
I want to help.
All right. You want to? How are you helping? How are you helping?
I got a 13.
You got a 13, but like the help action has been declared, but I want to know how you're doing it.
I see the papers and the... Do they have a different coloring between them?
No.
Or it's the same?
It's the same piece of paper. It's the same, not the same
With
piece
the
of paper.
same handwriting.
It's the same scribbling, so it's not writing per se. It's like lines kind of doodled in different spaces, and like, but like they're all kind of like, you look at these things and like these pieces of paper should connect. So what are you doing to help? Are you helping Cyrus or Snorb?
Guys, who is more likely to succeed in this one?
Oof.
I'm helping.
Oof, right there.
I'm
Oof.
helping this one.
That's the question, isn't it?
Not me, I got -2 on intent.
Snob does have an idea.
I'm going to help Snorb.
Yeah, you help Snorb.
Okay.
With the 13, you're like, man, these look like they could do something, but they're paper, as far as I can tell.
Am I able to, may I have the pieces of paper, please?
Alright, you obtain the
Yeah.
pieces of paper, probably.
I'm going to stack the pieces on top of each other and hold them up to the light to see if the overlap shows anything.
Snorb, you're a genius.
Yep.
You are a genius, because you start to see a symbol.
Wow!
Very cool. Good job,
Demon
Snorb.
summoning circle.
You
We summon
see...
Cthulhu.
You summoning Cthulhu. You do see some sort of marking. It seems to be incomplete. But like you're missing a page. Like there's a huge section taken out. But it almost looks like a logo of some kind for some kind of brand, but it's really difficult to tell.
Does it look like a pizza?
No. Roll an
It
intelligence
could be,
check.
though.
It'd be difficult to tell. You destroyed the boxes with a katana.
Fair point.
No. Oh no. I'm
do not
running
have-
back downstairs.
Hey, we can rebuild the confetti.
When you threw them
I'm
out.
trying to rearrange the pieces.
Are
of
you running back down the
paper.
stairs, Paul's Kuro?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? With no thought? Because I'm gonna need
Yep.
you to roll a dexterity check with disadvantage if this is what you're planning on doing.
Yes.
Dexterity with disadvantage, let's go.
Oh,
Okay. The first is a 13. All right. The second is a 15. So, 14.
You managed to successfully trip down the stairs and fall flat on your face. As you like
Where's
land.
the pizza cut?
And like everyone kind of like is looking up. They've brought out Catan, and they're shouting and screaming at everyone and being like, and then they're like, Kuro, you right?
I'm like,
Cyrus laughs.
this.
We all laugh.
Yes, I'm okay. Where did it put the pizza pieces that
The
we were
confetti?
going to throw?
Like
Yeah.
says a whole bunch of. Wait, hang on. I should change the image. Let's get rid of the clues. Everyone comes on to screen. Nope, not you.
Pizza guy's back.
No.
Pizza guy! It's the pizza guy!
Pizza guy is not back.
Puff, puff.
The pizza guy was the poster on the cone. He brought
so-
the pizzas.
You guys, like, all of them are like, what? Oh, we throw them out in the rubbish bin. Like in recycling.
Radical the rubbish bin.
Let's get dumpster diving.
You're going dumpster diving. So the rest of you, you have this set of like things that you can hold up to the light. You also have a clue as to where to go next. But where are you going?
Cyrus looks at Kuro and laughs while following him.
All right, you guys are going downstairs.
And I'm like, shit.
He keeps laughing all the way down.
Didn't you say you wanted to check out the bathroom?
Oh, yes.
Well, we're still upstairs.
Yes.
Might as well.
All right, so you go to check the top bathroom to find it locked. Somebody, it's like as you lean your head against the door and you like jingle the handle, so you hear a voice being like, excuse me, this is occupied.
I'm very glad you said that because I went, it's locked, gotta lockpick it, break down the door, and that's gonna be awful.
Like you do hear like the nervous sounds of like a toilet paper roll, like being like shuffled around.
It's okay, we can wait.
All right, there's another bathroom downstairs if you need it.
What should we do, Rin? Should we wait or push the
Who is
counter?
inside this bathroom?
Are we checking the...
Do we recognize the voice? Just
You do. Roll me an intelligence check.
uh 10.
You recognize the voice, but you do not recognize who it is. You know it's someone at the party, but like it's too nervous and like quietly being like, I can't pee while people are around. Kind of voice to like really recognize. But you know it's someone at the party for sure.
Is there anything else upstairs we can check while waiting for the person to get done in there?
You can like there's the room. There are additional bedrooms which are straight up off limits as per Scarlet's instructions because they're her housemates. There is like the study. Other than that, Kuro is downstairs with Cyrus trying to reassemble confetti.
I am not helping.
You're not helping, you just switch.
I'm not helping. I'm just watching him laughing.
With tape and glue.
So you have mentioned that you are a neat freak, so I will give you advantage on this roll. Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how the pizza puzzle gets put back
18.
together. Hey, 18.
Oh.
Roll me roll me a
goes
d
there.
roll me a d20 again.
15.
It takes you 15 minutes to slowly put together back confetti. It's a very painful process. Very
don't
painful. And like a couple of people have come from the party to watch you suffer. They're
Cyrus
just like,
cracking up.
this is
And
hilarious.
suffer watching me as well.
And they're all like, oh, he's really still going at it, isn't he?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's really, wow. Why did he cut up the box into such fine pieces?
No, I don't pay attention to the crowds. And after 15 minutes, I think I've got something right.
They it's like they stare deep into your soul. Being like, why? Why?
They're all you want.
Why?
I'm in the zone now. I don't care.
You successfully put back the pizza box. I am going to bring back Pizza-kun. For the sake of, like, being able to show you the mark. You see this spaceship kind of outline that looks very familiar. It seems very similar to what the marking is. And as you kind of look at the box, you realize that on the back of all of the pieces, there seems to be some kind of writing.
Oh my god, what does it say?
So you spend painstaking moments to re-flip
notes on trash.
all of
God
the
damn
pieces to like.
And my internet goes berserk. Rah! Who puts fucking note in the fucking trash that you're gonna throw out?
Do we hear the rage from upstairs?
You do hear the rage from the upstairs. About the same time, like, a flush noise happens. And you see, like, they looked like they were in the crowd, but they weren't. As, like, you see, who will it be? I would say, let's say it's, the captain. You see the captain, like, leaving the bathroom and kind of going, guys, there was literally another toilet downstairs. Like, completely literally another toilet. Why were you so desperate to use this one?
We must investigate to solve the mystery.
The
toilet.
bathroom?
Yeah, very important, very secretive.
Oh, okay. And, like, they just walk off.
As they should.
As they should. I like that.
They communicate with stinking popo.
Alright, so while you rage downstairs, you check the bathroom. It seems pretty clean, nondescript. It's a fairly small sized bathroom. Like, this bathroom has a shower, and it's like a single shower unit, toilet area, sink. Nothing too fancy or anything. There's a plant hanging out on the side with, like, a small Inari Frox shrine guardian tiny thing, like a little mascotty guy hanging out, being like, yeah, I'm in a plant. But other than that, it is a bathroom. Nothing
What does
of...
it smell like?
What? You're downstairs.
What does it smell like? Oh, damn it.
You're downstairs. But that's what Rin and Snorb find. As Cyrus, like, belts laughter at Kuro's rage downstairs. And you guys hear, like, the shout of, like, ah!
Alright. Not seeing anything up here. Do you see anything?
Should we roll an investigation?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
None of us put things into intelligence. We really should.
That's what I found the most hilarious, because I planned this to be a mystery. 4, okay.
19 plus, it'd be an intelligence, right?
Yeah, intelligence.
Okay, so it'd be a 20 on that one.
Hey! Firstly, you identify the plant to be a rosary vine. Secondly, as you investigate through the towels and stuff, it doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting. It is a bathroom. It's fairly plain, nondescript. The window is wide open at the moment. It seems to be showing the night sky.
Any hairs?
Any hairs? As you look around with that 20, you do find a single yellow hair. And as you kind of stick your head out of the window, you realize that the roofing here kind of like would connect up to the roofing near Scarlet's bedroom.
Does there seem to be anything on the roof outside?
Roll and like you can try. It's a bit difficult to squeeze through. It's like not a huge window, right? Like Snorb could get out there very easily, but like physically getting out there might be a bit difficult.
If you want to come onto the roof, Snorb can go out there, lower the grappling hook, and hoist you up.
Snorb is going to have to support Rin's body weight also, if that is the case.
Oh,
Yeah.
Snorb can try.
Snorb can try. I kind of want to see
Snorb
this
is
happen.
Snorb.
Snorb is strong.
Snorb is not strong.
I got an 18.
So what would you like to do?
So, yeah, I mean, we can try the grappling hook thing.
Okay. Snorb, are you going onto the roof?
I'll go onto the roof.
Okay, Snorb slithers onto the roof.
Batman music plays.
Snorb slithers onto the roof. And hang on. I have to breathe. Just because this is a great image. How are you securing yourself to the roof as Rin?
Okay.
And where are you coming in from?
I mean, if the... Is the window in Scarlet's room big enough to climb through?
It would be, actually. It would just be enough. It'd be a bit of a squeeze, but we can roll a check for that and see if you don't get stuck. Or you could go directly outside, onto the front or back, porch.
First, let's try the window, just because it's right there.
Alright. I would like you to roll me a... This is a wiggle check, so roll me a dexterity check.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
They see me roll.
16.
Roll
Yeah.
stealth for 12.
Hang on, I missed that. What did you roll?
16?
16? You managed to squeeze through.
Yay!
As you manage to squeeze through, you find on the roof, and Snorb, you would have seen this too, towards the back, you see a glinting of something.
Shinies.
Shinies.
Gotta go
like,
find the shinies.
you find the shinies. You find a plush.
Who's plush?
A plush!
You find a lot of plush, actually. You find all of them. They are currently on the roof. Hanging out, looking at the stars. There seems to be a telescope set up here, specifically for the plush.
Okay.
Is the telescope usable?
Sorry?
Is it an actual working telescope? Or like
It is a working telescope.
Welcome to Snorb-the.
So it looks over, you look through the telescope to find... You can't look through the telescope. Something is blocking your view.
I was so scared you would say you see Cthulhu.
Cthulhu just hanging out, waving, being like, sup. Just like kicking one, like popping a can, hanging out on the front porch of the house, having a hard after Eldritch beer.
Scouting them with best buds.
Cracking a cold one.
Cracking a cold one. That was exactly the set. It's like, no. Wait, no, not cracking a cold one. It'd be cracking an old one. But I'm very proud of myself for that one.
Hey, Rin, telescope's busted.
Rin, you look on top of the telescope. There's a piece of paper blocking the view.
Okay.
It is the final piece of paper for
The
set
final
of
pizza
for
pit.
the set of markings you had.
Okay. Right, and Snorb. You're the one that set them all together. See the pattern last time, so let's Is there light enough outside to see?
It's pretty dark by this point and very cold. I would say that it would be like, unless Snorb has some sort of light within them. I know that your RGB.
I think yes, my back glows.
Your back
I would
glows.
like to
You could try to hold it up against Snorb's light.
I hope could you say white light?
The patterns on your back change to a white color.
Okay. Let's try and
Party snake.
Party
Same
snake.
party
Rave snake. Glow sticks.
I'm solving rave snake.
Do they make a noise that could wake up someone?
You guys. I mean, you were shouting a few seconds ago.
No, me. The guys up top on the rooftop with the plushies.
They would probably be making some sort of like noise as they do it, especially if you're planning on starting a rave on the rooftop.
No. Okay, so let me roll. Okay, 17. With a 17, I guess he would.
As
Be
you're
aware
like,
of
are you
that.
listening out for them?
No, as they doing stuff, they hear a small voice somewhere in the plushies, and it goes like this.
Oh yes, that's right. You see a small.
And you see a plushie walking up.
Yeah, you do.
Friend?
Walking towards you. The cute little bear upon Kuro's shoulders, actually, heading towards her group.
And he's Pooh that he's already has just woke up.
He's very
from
like
down there.
takes a small plushy paw, rubs its eyes. I would say that compiling, also, just very quickly, compiling all of those notes together, you do see a symbol of a spaceship. That is the
It's
same
a spaceship.
same as the logo on the pizza box.
Snob's got it. It's aliens.
Aliens. Have I see somewhere this logo, or is it an indication that I must go somewhere where I can see the stars?
It is, well, are you asking about Pooh right now, or are you asking
No,
about...
me. We are talking about the pizza pieces right now.
Okay, I was talking about the marking on the paper that they just found as the combo.
We're still up on the roof.
You're still up on the roof. So we
We
should
head down?
probably... Yeah, you guys can head down. You also have all of the plushies up here. Are you just going to leave them up here and to hang out with Pooh as their guardian?
Who is gonna jump on top of someone who can carry him?
Who can
And
carry
follow
Pooh?
along.
Pooh is about the same size as what's on Kuro's shoulder. Could Snorb or Rin
Snorb
take
is the same size.
Snorb is the
But
same size. Rin?
But
would
Snorb is unsure what's happening.
Rin, there is a small white bear with a sleeping cap heading in your direction. What do you do?
I and down so they can come on up.
Alright, you
And
lift up. You see Bob Thulu hanging out next to David the skeleton.
yeah. Pick up. Pick him up.
Yeah.
Bring him back in.
Is Swishum's there?
Ooh, yeah.
Everyone's there.
Everyone's there.
Except one.
Who's with them?
Scarlet is not there.
See, I see your picture with Skull and the hand puppets, like that old thing where the hand puppet's actually in control.
The alter ego of Scarlet. It was all along.
See, you found me out!
You're saying all these series, but we don't know though. Me and Kuro will know.
Yeah, Kuro. Well, Kuro doesn't know. Pooh is like you say this out loud. Kuro doesn't know. Pooh would be hanging out. Pooh is lifted up by Rin as they hold this small bear up. All of the plushies are up there. Are you leaving them behind, or are you bringing them down with you?
Probably should bring them down with us.
Possible. Like to bring them down.
All right. It takes a bit because there are a lot of plushies. I'm assuming you feed them through which window do you use? The one to the bathroom or the one to Scarlet's room?
One to Scarlet's room is bigger.
Mm-hmm. So you'd be able to fit through.
Yeah. So probably go through that one, and then maybe just kind of leave them up on the top of the stairs, so they're in the house.
Sort of in the house. As you do, you put them up against the banisters. You can hear Kuro like rages as like a whole crowd is like kind of like giggling along and like, all right, leave him alone. Let's get back to like destroying each other in Monopoly.
And at the end, I was like, Eureka! I got the clue.
As you guys head down to find, Kuro has flipped all of these tiny, impossibly small pieces of cardboard over to
Atomic / cut pieces.
To specifically a like you flip all of them over, and it takes a while to realize that it was only one box that had writing on it because there were 10 boxes that got destroyed at the same time, and it took a long time to put them all back together.
Cyrus is cracking up.
Cyrus has been like snacking on popcorn and just laughing,
Enjoying the show.
enjoying the show. And all of you kind of like look through, check out everything. You discover a single mark. Check the freezer.
Yes, please take the freezer.
Inside the freezer. Inside the freezer. You find...
Oh no, still inside the freezer.
Still inside the freezer. You find a very familiar, now very icy cold, Patchy.
Oh no!
Who is
And
like...
I'm like, it was you!
Patchy is like holding cake now and snacking on ice cream within the freezer as you open the door, just like, huh? Like mid-bite. Just like, hey guys.
Also, what is the condition of the fridge right now? Is it empty?
The fridge is completely empty.
I'm like, give me the shit. God damn it.
How big is this freezer?
It's pretty big. It's like, Patchy is a very small dragon, right? Not quite Snorb size. Maybe like double or maybe even triple Snorb size, but they're not a big dragon. So, in the midst of eating ice cream, Patchy is like, huh? And is like consuming the ice cream. It's like, oh, and like they get out of the freezer at your insistence. They're just hungry. It's like, it's like just nomming. Like, it's just like mouth is half covered in chocolate. The watermelon is gone. Like everything.
And not
like,
only the watermelon.
most of the food in that fridge is gone. And as like Patchy exits the freezer, you find like you're looking for this like a note or something, and then attached to the tail on Patchy as like you guys are looking through is a yellow sticky note that's been stuck on as they've exited the freezer.
God damn it. God
Cyrus
damn
would
it,
take the
Patchy.
sticky note.
What does the note say?
The note. The note. Okay, guys, I need my loading music.
Elevator music.
It's like
Oh,
this
let's
epic.
go find that. Can we acknowledge how good this damn music is?
Yeah. Bless.
Epic battle music.
Epic music.
Bless
As
Professor
she
Layton's
exits
soundtrack.
the fridge.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic. It's making me so nostalgic for the games.
Control V. Your
Oh,
final
Is
so-
teeth.
Patchy okay?
Patchy just looks slightly frozen. If we're being honest.
Slightly.
Slightly
Slightly
frozen.
frozen
Just
yogurt.
casually, just a little bit, just a smidge, just a touch, just a tiny bit. 1, 2. We are missing this one. Boop.
Yay.
Hang on, I gotta delete some bits.
No.
Your thing is blocked by shadows! Hang on.
No.
Who has dark vision?
Who has dark vision? Who has dark
Anything
doesn't
like any
have
other
dark
game
vision.
off the pod.
I know, right? Just like, why do you all have dark vision? It's just like, you enter a steep, dark cave. I have dark vision! Oh my goodness, why you no duder is Torio? Mate, Nande?
Is Snorb and Rin down with us, or are they still upstairs?
They, actually, you guys have headed downstairs by this point probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've caught up.
I would say you would have. I'm just in the midst of trying to get this thing to do the. It doesn't want it. What? Am I selecting a tiny area? What's going on?
Cyrus will look at Snorb and Rin and just be like, "Get a load of this guy. He was patching together picks up confettis for 30 minutes,
It's just like it's like reassembling pixels.
50 minutes."
So for some reason it's not letting me connect them. So this is what you get.
No lifey, no wifey.
Also,
Oh
where
my
is
God.
Scarlet right now in downstairs?
Thank you. I've been trying to figure out the secret word for it for ages. I'm going, it's going to be a sentence.
The secret word to everything in the universe.
Guys, it's not no leafy, no Wi-Fi. It's no li-fi, no Wi-Fi.
No life, I want. Nice. Accurate.
To which you hear all of you walk back into the room. You see everyone's like happy, like joyous faces as they are like in the midst of watching victory. As somebody roll me a d10. Just like roll me like a casual d10. So one d10 if you're doing it in the bot. Anybody at all?
4.
4.
Oops.
You see Fee.
Hey.
For some reason, it's decided to be weird. You see Fee has won Monopoly, if possible, but you just see her with like a whole bunch of properties and a whole bunch of houses, and you're watching Choku like crying with like no, and like victorious cheers, and somebody has found a monocle and it's on Fee's face, and it's like capitalism at its finest.
Like a sir.
And you see Scarlet being like, guys, how are you doing? It's like, you guys haven't been here all night. Are you guys alright?
We found a Wi-Fi password.
You found the Wi-Fi
Cyrus-
password?
Yep.
Cyrus will
Let's
head
try it
over to
Yep.
try it out.
You go in, you log into, it has been enough time, the cooldown's 30 minutes, it has been enough time that the Wi-Fi, the computer allows you to try again. You put in the Wi-Fi password, and everyone waits with bated breath as the projector darkens. And that one vroom that is very often associated with Netflix pops onto the screen, Victorious cheers are heard throughout.
Woo!
Woo! Dun, dun, dun.
Is Scarlet, is Scarlet anywhere to be seen?
Scarlet is still nowhere to be seen.
Wait, didn't she just... Wasn't she with us? And she was... whatever.
You see...
Scarlet,
No,
yes.
Scarlet, as in like, sock puppet Scarlet.
The puppet Scarlet. Okay.
Puppet Scarlet. Scarlet is, nowhere to be seen as you look around. Somebody can roll me a general investigation check, though.
Investigation.
Or a wisdom check. Investigation or wisdom. Either will give you a different narration.
18 plus... Where is my pluses? Plus 1. 19.
19. Was that investigation or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. With a general glance around, you guys do. Like, it's hard to tell, but behind the cushions, Scarlet, you see sock pockets of Puppet Scarlet. And as you do, like, you kind of like the googly eyes pop up and they stare at you guys.
Terrifying.
And
Oh, does it remind me of Gravity Falls?
yes, oh my god, yes. As like sock puppet Scarlet pops out as a single like soft glowing light like plops, like kind of leaves sock puppet Scarlet's form and like floats away through the light.
Follow that light.
As you follow that light, and Everett Scarlet's just
Go
like,
to the light.
but
Follow with it.
Black Lagoon and the creature of the Black Lagoon.
We'll watch it later. Let's go.
You go and you exit the door to once again find the one, the only.
It is you!
In the midst of like communing with spirits, you break their concentration. Oh, God, what do you want, nerds? And it's like a flashback to previous moments. And in front of Fadiadi is the image of a spectral person of some kind with blonde hair and fairly like pale skin staring at you all.
Scarlet, is this house on some sort of grave or
Are you popping back through the kitchen to go check in on stuff?
Yes. I'm just gonna ask, is your
like-
house haunted?
Well, the rent's pretty cheap, so maybe.
Thank you. I'm gonna go outside.
You go back out.
Cyrus is shivering again.
Adi, like, it's like, yeah, no. They just came to hang out for a bit because they heard Uno was on. And then Uno wasn't on, and so they were really mad. And so, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know who to believe now.
I don't know if I should inside check this.
I told you an insight.
Everyone rolls an
Insight check.
insight check.
What's
That
it
is a
say?
12. I will be back in 1
Whoa.
second. I gotta go.
19 on the roll.
Okay, 12, 19.
Insight is the wisdom, so plus 1. 20.
Okay.
17.
What would be the
Also,
modifier for?
A question.
It would be,
does-
sorry, hang on. 1 second,
Oh,
Kuro.
sorry.
Rin, it would be your wisdom for insight.
Okay, so mine would be 12.
12, okay, cool. Sorry, Cyrus, I didn't hear yours.
17.
17, Kuro, continue.
So I wanted to ask if there was any supernatural kind of portal or magic used nearby.
Aside from the fact that Fardy just straight up has a glowing eye on their head,
Yeah?
there appears to be no other signs of magical items specifically the sign on Farty Arty's head.
Okay, so Pooh recognizes because it's a power he has to
Yes.
recognize supernatural things and magical powers, and
Yes.
his eyes goes like wide and start to glow, and he goes, and he's pointing at Auntie.
All right. Artie like flushes and like, okay, it wasn't the spirit. I wanted to play Uno, nerds.
Oh.
And we weren't gonna play until after the movie, and I didn't want to see. And like just like looks pouty, and like the spirit comes up and gives like Artie like a pat on the back, just like, you're good. But yes, with that, you have your criminal suspect, I guess, in the form of Scarlet the sock puppet, possessed by the spirit that was not summoned but assisted Artie to and as you hear the creature from the Black Lagoon echo through the lounge room as people start already ragging on the movie. You have a wonderful night.
Where's our phones?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's like as we your phones, they're in the pantry, in the kitchen, in a bucket. Sorry about that. I completely spaced on that point. Like, oh yeah, phones. They're in a pantry in a bucket.
Not cool,
So
man.
We have Wi-Fi back?
It's like, hang on, at that point, sorry, very quickly. Artie's like, I didn't take your phones. I only helped with the plush and moved them outside the window.
Took the phones.
And
So you're saying you didn't take the phones?
Nah, like, they were just, I left them in the pile, I just took the plush. Why would I take someone's phone, man? That's just rude.
Insight check.
You can insight check all you want, roll a wisdom check.
Wait, we can try something else. I tell Pooh phone, and he opened his mouth, put his hand inside the mouth, and gives me my phone.
Yeah.
I need someone's number.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12 on your insight check, not lying. Kuro, you call a random number. They are, in fact, in the pantry. 100%. The ringing goes off. You find a bucket full of phones. Hidden, I would say hidden by the cornflakes. Let's say that.
Cornflakes!
Alright. And with that, you all have an absolutely wonderful night. The movie is, as all B-grade horror movies, good for the time, awkwardly racist in places.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Oh, so
and
true.
a very interesting watch. You all have fun. It ends up being a great time. And as you all slowly like head off into that space at a sleepover when everyone goes and they talk up to way in late into the hours, and the next thing anyone knows it's like 2 a.m. and somebody's still scrolling on Instagram and somebody's like, turn the freaking light off. And everyone's like sleeping in this giant like conglomerate of like passed out because tired but hanging out, and sleeping bags and pillows and cushions and just a whole bunch of warm fuzzy vibes. I would say, who was the last to fall asleep?
Cyrus is snoring loudly.
Cyrus is completely out.
I guess me.
If Kuro's the one awake, Kuro, as your eyes slowly
And
drift.
also, before you tell anything, as they all fall asleep,
Yeah.
If also Scarlet falls asleep, I wanna go quietly,
Okay.
pull out the ribbon,
Okay.
and put it on her head, on
Aw.
her hair,
That's
and
very
make
sweet.
her ribbon.
The rhythm is placed on its rightful place on Scarlet's head. Rin, you had something you wanted to say?
I was gonna say that I was honestly.
Alright.
Oh.
You're good. I'd like to think that Rin is like completely like in the onesie, completely snuggled up. Like the ears have flopped over so it's like extra cute and fluffy. But as you go and you fall asleep and everyone rests their eyes at the edge of your vision just before you fall completely asleep, you see a very, very soft, familiar shape. And it doesn't wake you up. You feel yourself asleep coming, if not faster, as a single green spaceship kind of symbol flies across your vision. And that is where we will end the game.
It's a pizza man!
Pizza man.
It's always been the pizza man!
Pizza Man is supreme!
Pizza Man.
I say, Snorb was correct with the conspiracy theory.
So many.
Possession
Was
it.
Yeah, it was.
very accurate.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check
Who
in
was
on
the
chat as
imposter?
well. Who was the imposter? Will we ever know?
Nope,
I'm very
we,
sorry.
we
for
didn't
accusing
know.
Scarlett's like, it's alright. I'm too stressed. I didn't care. But
We
yes,
Never know who took them.
you have no idea. But I would say that I hope you guys had fun. For those who have never played D&D before, I hope this was an interesting insight as to kinda how it works. I wouldn't say this is how it officially works though. But
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was a fun
Plus-
time.
yeah,
That was fun. Nice.
yeah.
I like it.
Also, can I
Click.
point that Fusion Nets on his t-shirt right shoulder has a pizza-like logo that I just remember.
Wait. What?
Fusion Nest. The green neon glowing guy with
Oh, Grim?
on his right shoulder it has a pizza like logo something.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Because Grim also designed our pizza guy because Grim was super nice. Yeah.
So did
He was the imposter.
Anyway.
We're
They're all
both imposters.
Anyway.
Vote him out.
Alright. Anyway, we're finishing up for tonight. I want to thank anyone who was in the chat to come watch. I am like checking chat now and I really appreciate everyone who popped in. Thank you Kat, thank you Kiwi, thank you Ayakashi guy, thank you Ozaru, thank you Rain, Tinker, Grim is also there I see, you girl, adios, and Patchy, who I think was around when he was in the freezer. But
The simp.
I want to thank everyone for coming in. I hope you enjoyed watching a very different stream than usual. To the players, thank you so much for participating in this event. I will not be raiding anyone after this because
Next session when?
next session, no. Pause.
My
No.
dream.
No.
More pizza clues next session.
No. Anyway,
No.
I
It was a fun
wanna
time, though.
I wanna thank you all. Oh, and Toontan, thank you for coming in. I wanna thank everyone who popped in. I hope you enjoyed this. The VOD will be available after the Twitch lock requirements, which I think is like 3 days. It has to stay on Twitch before it's available. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is very different to my usual streaming style. We will be back on art as of next Friday. Yeah.
Woo!
All right. So I will be ending.
Thank
the
you,
stream
Scarlet,
here.
for hosting this game.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really fun.
I'm
Yes,
glad
thank
had
you
fun.
so
Really
much.
good story.
Thank you.
putting
I'm glad you
everything
had
together,
fun.
Scarlet.
Thank you.
I really loved it. I really
Yay.
did. It was really fun.
Yay! That's all I can ever ask for.
And thanks for inviting us all.
Yeah, and thank you
Play.
everyone who submitted such beautiful and in some cases shirtless OCs. I will be putting up a
smoldering look.
with a smoldering look. You roll a charisma check and the chat swoons. I want to thank everyone. I'll be putting up a compilation image of everyone's wonderful work soon. Thanks everyone for participating. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good sleep,
Bye
everybody.
everyone.
All right, we've officially stopped streaming.
Woo!
Thank you guys for participating
That was
in
really
that.
good.
That was a lot of fun, Scarlet.
That was
Yay.
really fun.
You merged everybody's character together very well. I like that.
It was
Very
it was
well done.
it was an interesting thing. There were a lot. The more OCs there were, the harder it got. But it was fun. And more importantly, an excuse to have 10 pizza boxes. When you shredded those pizza boxes, and
Oh my
I was
God,
like,
no.
I was like, that's why I was like, you just shredded. Where did you get the katana? Like when I said that, I was like, oh well, that's gonna be fun later.
What katana? I don't know what are you talking about. It was the wind.
It was the wind. No katana.
It is just the wind.
No katana. No, it was just the wind.